Schaefer Park, City of St. Anne. Hi, this is Amy Pelker, Ward 2 Alderwoman in St. Anne, Missouri. I just wanted to introduce you to a few of the reasons that we are a great place to live. Nice quiet area to live in. Here we travel down a nice walkway we have entering from St. Joachim to our park called Schaefer Park. Schaefer Park we have a tennis court. We have some poles up where you can do gymnastics or possibly put a net up and play some volleyball. As you see in the far distance, we have a walker. This walking track is a quarter of a mile, so if you walk it 4 times, you put in a mile. People like to come here and walk their dogs or run or ride their bikes. A nice horseshoe setup, and the restrooms are in the back. We have a nice pavilion for your enjoyment for barbecues or family reunions, graduations. In the distance over here, can't quite see it. We'll go down farther and show you our baseball field. Here we have our playground in Schaefer Park. As you can see, there's plenty of slides, climbers, walkthroughs. Lots of fun for the little ones. And a nice parking area for parents. And we have 2 baseball fields here in Schaefer Park, rounding up the beauty of our park. And a very nice area to come and visit. Just a short walk from Schaefer Park, you find Mary Ridge Park here in the middle of a residential area here in St. Anne. Today we happen upon, looks like a little league baseball practice going on, possibly softball. Looks like little girls actually. Let me do a little zoom for you so you can see what's going on down there. Okay, so obviously we have another baseball field down there. The other thing about Mary Ridge Park is that you are able to practice soccer here, because we have some soccer goals here as well. I think they're located in the far side over there. But as you can see, it's a pretty big park for your enjoyment. Down underneath all these shady trees for the kids to play and not get hurt, we have another huge play area with lots of slides, climbing things, etc. And up the hill from that, we have a swing set, along with another barbecue pit and a pavilion with water fountain and restrooms. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit and you can enjoy this park one more time as I do a last minute zoom around this area. There's a couple enjoying something over there. Just kidding, that's my daughter and her boyfriend. There are a couple of kids down at the playground, but like I said, mostly these kids playing in the ballpark, having tons of fun. Here we find ourselves in the middle of ABC Ballpark, a great place to bring your kids to learn how to play t-ball, baseball, softball, soccer. I think they have wrestling in the winter. Parents volunteer in an effort to keep the prices down on the park, to run the concession stand, and run all kinds of fundraisers in order to allow their kids to be able to play on teams. It's a really fun park to be at. Take a moment and come by and check it out. Right off Livingston and Wright. This is Livingston Wright Park, located right next to the ABC Ballpark that we just took video of. Has its own pavilion, some horseshoes, a playground, and a swing set. A little older than some of the rest of the stuff in the park, but a really nice park to just have your kids play at while you're waiting to play baseball or soccer or whatever else you got going on. Oh, look, there's one of our park rangers now. He's got to make some adjustments to the playground. We've got a few repairs going on. Another view of our park benches and pavilion at Livingston. Hi, this is Amy Pelker, Ward 2 Alderman of St. Anne, Missouri. I thought I'd go ahead and finish my park tours. We're going to start here with Boer Park. Boer Park is right off of Krem and Breckenridge Road. has a nice little entrance here. At the end of that little walkway, you see we have a pavilion with some benches on it. I think it might have a barbecue pit here as well. And then it's really not that big a park, but it's just right for a little family outing. Maybe you want to do a little picnic with your kids. The second park we're hitting here today is Schaefer Park, right in the heart of the city. We're going to look at Schaefer Park. This is probably our biggest park here in St. Anne. It runs across the street from Hague Middle School. This area that I'm filming right now with the pavilion here is where we hold most of our concerts in the park in the summer, and there'll be some other events that get held in this area. And it's right across from the swimming pool. We have the front side of our swimming pool area. So you'll see kids ride their bikes to get here. If you look through those doors over there, you'll see we got some slides. There's also a hot tub and an indoor pool inside there. And we will get over to that park pavilion area soon. And go hit those baseball fields so you can see them. A couple of different views of our pool. Right now this would be the south side of the pool, where we have the diving area. The water slide you can see up there, we'll get it from the other side as well. That water's flowing out over there, that's the little baby area. It has a concession, and then the entranceway over here. On top of our slide, look at all that water shooting out over there. Whew, that's a lot of fun, let me tell you. As we zoom through the rest of the park here, while I'm in this area, I want to show you this. There's another baseball field over here, right behind our newest pavilion, number 4. A closer view of that baseball field. Over here towards the end of the park, we have a nice area where you can play soccer. Some restrooms on the far end of there. They've got some benches to sit in. Across the ways, there's some tennis courts we'll get to. If you look down deep, you see the swing set and a playground area. It's a nice little parking area for this. Looks like we got some kind of family reunion going on here. And we even have poles for a volleyball net in this area. And this, our newest pavilion, also has its own restrooms. Back to the soccer field, if you look at this track running around the soccer field, this is actually a 1-mile track for walking throughout the park. I'll show you more of it when we get there. You can see here with the fence line and the housing, Schaefer sits right in the middle of a nice quaint residential area. Still in Schaefer here. Here's those tennis courts I was telling you about. There's 2 of them down here. And right next door here to the tennis courts is this hockey rollerblade rink, where you can come down and do a little practice for your hockey, rollerblade hockey. And then we have more residential surrounding the park. There's the north entrance to the park from St. Francis. Some parking in this area. And as we come around the corner, I'll take you up to the cannon area, but here's one of the 2 major playgrounds in this park. Lots of slides, climbers, things to do up there. And in the far distance you can see a swing set. We'll probably get another view of that. Here in the middle of Schaefer Park we have our memorial. Overland and St. Anne VFW Post 3944 helped us rebuild this and make it look really nice to honor our veterans. In that area there, if you can see the swings. We're going to move over here and check out our lake in the middle of Schaefer, right there by that cannon. A nice fountain, a couple of deck areas to fish off of. Oftentimes you'll find people up here taking pictures for homecoming or prom. It's a beautiful little area. On the north side of the park we have another playground area with some swings in the background. Probably can't see them all that well. And this is a tri-pavilion with a restroom center up in the back of it as well, where you can either rent from one huge event or rent from one of the 3 outside. On the north side of the swimming area are slides, and you've got the little kiddie park area there. Huge umbrellas over our concession area so that people can eat in the shade. And we do concession from both sides, so you can get it from outside the park as well. Inside that glass area there is our indoor pool. There's one more baseball field up there on the north side of the park. As we to a close because we've gone full circle. This is here at the corner of Ashby and International. We have Vatterott Fields, where we have two great baseball fields to play on, and Bud Sports rents out our fields for some of their events. In the other corner, right across from Vatterott Fields, we have our 9-hole golf course. Really nice course if you want to try it sometime. It's got a great hole that goes over a creek that got me one time. Of course, we have a little pavilion area down there, and there's a golf pro shop where you can pick up some clubs if you need them, and a few others. Beginning of St. Anne Park. Starts off with a nice playground and a pavilion for family reunions, picnics, graduation. There's the entrance for St. Anne Park. Swing sets over there, another playground in the middle of the park. It stretches pretty far down. It's pretty much a one-way drive-through park. Basketball court, another pavilion down there with restrooms, and again is in the middle of a residential area and a creek to the far side. This would be the park where we also hold our St. Anne Days Festival, and we do a parade that leads from T. Meyer, the one you just saw, all the way down to this park where we hold the festival for about 5 hours. Here's another ball field. Now this one gets a little wet when it rains because it's real close to a creek and Highway I-70. We'll line up our parks video here with the St. Anne Community Center. It's kind of hard to get a good shot of it today because, as you can see, it has got a pretty huge event going on. The parking lot is full, so and going inside wouldn't really make a difference right now because we have a bond going on and we're going to completely renovate this entire thing. So, come on by and see what it looks like now, and then come by when it's done. In 2015, towards the end sometime. Thank you for visiting.